Hey, welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel where I talk about all kinds of things in my yard, my life, whatever. Hey, if you like these kinds of videos, subscribe. Okay, we're going to pick flowers today and we're going to make pressed flowers. And I just picked a frangipani. I'm going to show you, just over the years I've had a little collection. In Florida we have almost a continuous cycle of blooms, but especially this time of the year, which is May, early summer. Man, are they coming in. So I just picked this plumeria, this frangipani, which is a beautiful one. And I love this purple one, so I'm going to pick one. We're just going to do one of each. We can do multiples, and I'll kind of walk you through the process. But this is a hobby of mine. Maybe it's a hobby of yours, or maybe it will be a hobby of yours, or maybe this is nothing close to something that appeals to you. Or maybe there's some other option. Or maybe, no, I'm going to have to, I can't. This is a problem that you encounter sometimes in life where you don't have a big enough hand to hold all those beautiful flowers you're picking. Here's another plumeria, much like the white one, just this one's a different one. Another beautiful plumeria. Wow, I have this in some of my intro videos and stuff. It's just fantastic. It's one of my, I'm so proud of this plumeria. And what I do is I just pick the most beautiful one. You really want it to be perfect, no browned edges if possible. You don't want a lot of curling on the edges, if possible. Things that will make it lay down inside a book easily. Oops, okay. I'm starting to get rough with this other one. All right, let's take a look. And just look at you can easily, one of the cool things I have in plumerias is you can easily compare the differences between these flowers, right? The color, the size, the shape, the everything. And another cool thing is to look on the back side of the flower, and you can see on the back side of this very white, right? But on some of the other yellow and whites, you'll see you almost see like a clear, bright pink and white bicolor on the back, or all kinds of different. So when you look at a plumeria flower, a lot to look at. It's best if you don't have to apply any labels to it, and you can just observe its beauty, but the mind. But yeah, let's see what it looks like on the other side of this one. Haha. Very interesting, right? Very cool. Okay, so I dropped the petunia. All right, let's see if we can find anything else. Is there anything else flowering in my yard? Petunia. Oh, there's lots of other plumerias actually, but I'm just going to stay right in my backyard just to keep it simple. Make one continuous video. Let's see if there's anything else that's flowering. Ooh, ha 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 ha. Hey now. Okay. What's that? Well, that's a single red hibiscus. And that one looks, like it's gotten gnarled by some thing. But look, here's another one. Look at that thing just drinking in the sunlight. Is that beautiful or what? Okay. I'm gonna reach up there and get it. Sorry, that was a two-handed deal because I didn't want to break if you pick a hibiscus like that, you just break the stalk over. So I just wanted to pick it at the base, get a nice clean pick. That's important for the thing too. I mean, look at that. Okay, that's classic. That's like, what does that scream? It just screams Hawaii or Florida. It just screams happiness. But it doesn't smell like anything. Now I've heard these are edible. Never eaten one, and to tell you the truth, I'm really not feeling the desire to eat one now. I have a lot of other things that can flower, but I'm just looking at what is flowering in the here and the now. And you know what? That is it. Actually, I have one other thing, but the flower is too small to pick, and that is the beautiful basil flower. Look at the basil flower. Man, it's awesome. And by the way, little pro tip. Go ahead and take these seed pods off, just scatter them on top of the soil anywhere, and you get more basil plants like I did right here. That's what that is. But anyway, yeah. So if you like videos like this, come check out this stuff more often. One way to do that? Subscribe. All right, here, check this out. I'm going to show the collection that we got going now. And we're going to press these. So this will be, I'll go inside next. But okay, so we got the Mexican petunia. Beautiful. Bright purple. In fact, This one is cool to press like 3 or 4 of them and then make decorations out of this, because you get a nice long stalk. This presses very well and it'll maintain its color. This one is one that's incredible, and to be honest, I have never pressed one, but I have concerns right away. The concerns is this is awfully meaty, and by that I mean it is thick. So the stalk is thick, this thing is thick, and it's not just thick, but it's firm. So to press that in the book, you got to flatten that down as much as possible. Not sure how that's all going to work out, but man, if it keeps that color and keeps that stalk like off to the side like this, you are in for a pretty cool pressed flower. And then there's this one. Okay, so we'll talk about these together. This one and this one, frangipanis will press very, very well. Some varieties will. And some will just turn brown, like it looks like a old brown leaf. Still smells good, but it just looks brown. The ones that are white I found turn brown more often. Sometimes you can get them to retain most of the white. The yellow will press very well, but you know, we got a little of both, so we want to get this one without the brown edges where the white was. Typically the darker colored ones will press beautifully, like the dark purple ones. I have some darker, like pink purple ones that just kill it. And as a matter of fact, now that I say that, I can't resist. Can't resist. Why resist? Isn't that the question? Why resist picking a flower? Why would we even think to resist such a thing? Well, that's how the mind works, my friends. You find yourself in a position where you're questioning whether you should pick a flower. All right, I'm gonna pick one. All right, I picked 2. Well, there's a lot of them up there. All right, let's check this out. It's pretty tall. I gotta tilt the thing over to pick it. Just gonna bend it. It's pretty flexible, but it will snap. These are pretty brittle. But I just picked, actually, I just trimmed this one. See this nub right here? Pretty soon we're gonna be getting sprouts, just like happened there. That's the last one I tried. I tried to trim it in stages, not just nub the whole thing down to the ground, so I still get flowers. Yeah, Pansy World. Yeah, you can grow them in pots. Look at that one. Nice, three different stalks of a nice little cutting. That's a cool variety, by the way. And then I got too many cuttings where I just start planting them randomly. This is the Panny Forest trying to take over. But I love it. These are so cool, these varieties. Wait until you see them. You're gonna love them. But you can see I just stuck the stick in the ground, watered it I stuck it in about a month ago, and it is getting ready to go off, and it'll have all these nice flowers just like this one. And that's what we want. So okay, so we picked 2 beautiful, more pinkish purple. Now I am colorblind, so some of you are probably saying, well, that's not pinkish purple. I'll be like, well, it is to me. All right, so let's see what we got ourselves into. It's a wilty. Wow, this one's wilty. I picked a kind of a dud. All right, first I'm going to point out what I was talking about with the back side. And by the way, important to have these on your table, you know, which is a piece of, you know, patinaed by mold chocolate fruit wood. That's what this actually is. Probably time to put that in the can. And then of course our sprinkler key. I always got to have one of those. Frangipanis. Let's put them face down and take a look. Do the frangipani comparison and see if this is interesting. It is to me. Look at this. Yeah, see how these leaves want to, they're almost like they almost have a rubber consistency. They want to kind of fold over. But yeah, pretty different. Pretty different. And I hope the camera's doing it justice. But you can see that the backside is very different. Now this one is weird because it has the whiteness and this cool, like darker, you know, thing that's happening. And then on the inside it has orange in the middle, just in the middle, and then towards the outside that pink. And there's variability in each plant, so it'll, some will be darker, some will be lighter. These are pretty consistent. This one though, I already see a problem, but we'll press it anyway. I don't know. Maybe not, because I got 2. Look at that. It's got a little brown. It's just, you can tell by the wiltiness of it that it's like, look at this one. There's no wiltiness at all. And of course there is on the others. This one is not as wilty, but this one also had some damage. So yeah, I'll press it just so we can do an after video and you can see what it looks like. So I'll press them all. Why not? What are we, running out of pages in our books to press? we're not reading them anyway. Everything we're reading, every single thing I read almost is on a screen. Anyhow, yeah, so now we got a collection. Next step is to go in and press them. I think I'll make a second video out of that one because this one's getting kind of long. So hey, if you want to see that one, go ahead and check out the next one. Subscribe to Eat Your Backyard. I'll post these all at the same time, so you can see the whole process. Thanks for watching. Eat Your Backyard.